Hello gardener friend, this is Ram Sorat Giberson garden. Today it's Saturday and you all probably relaxing, and I was resting too, so I just came down and thought about maybe I'll do some short video of what's happening on a walkway right next to the pond, to the koi pond, to share it with you guys, and happen to be I hope follow me here. So this is a great combination. That's what I've been talking about, the color and contrast, and the pots it the contrast up with all the color and also provide some texture. And this is a geranium. What is the scientific name? I don't remember. I just know that it's geranium. I planted here a long time ago. It kind of multiply itself. Look at that. It's not invasive per se, but it kind of gotten a lot bigger bush as the day go by. I have it here probably 7 or more 10 years. The maple that you're seeing right now is the Japanese maple, a lace leaf called the Crimson Queen. And this I personally buy when it was about a little plant. I pay not really that much money, so I brought it into my house. I bought about 1 gallon size. So I grew it for about 5 years in the pot, and then I planted it in the ground and keep moving around until I find a good home for it right here now. This is the great home I use for the front entry. Well, not the front entry, I apologize. The walkway entry from my main road to my house and then to the koi pond. So I create this color and texture combination, and cost me not a whole lot. It's just the time and the patience that I willing to put in. And then the walkway that you see here, my garden is not a formal garden per se, but I like to have similarly framing the garden. So I've been talking about that. Framing the garden is just like a doorway to somewhere, and just kind of make your eye recognize this is the walkway into to some place. And because of that, I put a pair of the same pot and the same plant inside there. So, and then the walkway that you see brick, and you see broken concrete, and you see a broken piece that look like a medallion. It came that way when I did my house renovation, and they took it and then dumped it in a dumpster. And I come into the dumpster and sorted out of what I need for my walkway, and I laid it myself. So the brick that you see along the walkway there was the brick that coming out from my house when we tear it down to do the renovation. So now, I think it make the walkway look like a patchwork. So on and on, combination of what we see here. I said it many times in my video about having the garden of the free flow, which is not a whole lot of strict line, a lot of curving line, a lot of simple movement. Really, it to follow the body energy. I talk about energy a lot, the energy of feng shui, and to kind of let yourself kind of wandering around, and then you see these things without not a whole lot of expectation, creates the movement of the natural movement in a way. So a lot of things I put in this walking trail, it's a native plant, what you see here, this plant is called lananguillus. I don't know if I pronounce it right or not. Or the common name is buttercup. It's native to Georgia. Actually, if you would drive around, then you would see the yellow flower, blooming among the grass field or something like that. More likely, it's this, that's what I found. We were driving along the road one day, and I saw that along the road. It was so beautiful and so naturally looking. So I asked my husband to stop the car, and I went out and picked up a couple plants. And there were tons and tons of them. They kind of self-seed, and I brought it in. I don't recommend that you would do that, but I did it in that time because I could not find any way to buy it. So I thought if I can save some of these, like 1 or 2 in my garden, so it would help self-seed here too. So it kind of, if in that area all die out, at least we have the native plant to Georgia right here in my garden. So, and because of that, now it multiplies in my garden everywhere. I have to do a little bit controlling the seed, of course. But when you deal with the native, you have to recognize that the reason they call native because they had the ability to survive in nature. So now I'm gonna put it here. This is the fennel. Look kind of like dill, but it's not dill. It grows real tall. In the summer, this one is the green. I have so many different types of fennel in my garden. Some of them are copper looking, and some of them is dark green. For instance, right here, kind of dark green looking. Maybe you can't really tell in my camera, but some of them is kind of yellow. Maybe it had something to do with the sun hit it or something like that. I planned it to promote the monarch butterflies, swallowtail butterfly, and a lot of larva type of butterfly, what you did for food in my garden. And just like I said many times, I promote nature. So anything I can do to help the nature multiply in my garden, I would do that. And as you see my video, you will see turtle, you will see snake, and you will see raccoon, you will see squirrel, deer, and birds, something like that. I think they are part of the nature. So now I'm gonna aim it all the way over there. And every year I have the luxury of showing this red buckeye. From what I heard, it is a native too, but I'm not so sure. And I bought it. I didn't get it from the wood, anything like that. And because of that, I was not sure. And I Googled it to look at that. It does say native, but I'm not sure. They didn't say where the native would come from, to Georgia or what. I'm pretty sure you can find that message pretty easily. So I blend and mix between the pie. This one, it's not an ordinary pie that you see in the wood. I purchased it, it somehow, it's a hybrid kind of pie. So I put it here to capture the nature way of woody sort of thing. And then I have the palm here to capture my native. I'm from Thailand. I love the palm tree and coconut tree and all that. So I put it there together to get the contrast with the wide leaf of the paperwood. The scientific name, I don't know what it is. So I slip of my mind for right now. So it kind of gives the wide leaf a texture, almost like a Thailand jungle kind of like. So, what I do, I capture a lot of, what you see here, it's wild daisy. You more likely when you drive along the road, you will see the blooming right about now in the Georgia road. So it doesn't cost me anything. And when you have one plant or two, it just self-seed. What you see here are self-seed thing, and hasn't been raining, so you see my ground covering kind of brown out a little bit. But that's okay, you know, they will recover soon. The sun, the rain come back and get more moisture. And what you see here is they call it narcissus. First, I have them from my friend garden, a handful of the white and the pink, and now I have them everywhere. I love that because I love my garden to symbol nature way of living, and almost carefree, but it's not carefree by any means. And but it's a low maintenance. You see Hope is playing in the garden. She is having some fun. And this corner here, I mixture with the roses. This one I call a new dawn, climbing rose, but I keep cutting that to keep it like a bush, and I can do that too. So the flower is so beautiful, and the one that way over there, it's a beautiful road. I don't plant the road garden per se, because if I do that, it become a gardening, a road garden or something like that. My goal is to have the blend from what you will see in the cafe. Free flow. I hope I said it right. A garden sort of like. And then I put the cinnamon seal right next to it, you know, I kind of blend. And then, of course, I got Botanical ground covering orchids to kind of blend with that, and again to capture the flavor of the Thailand jungle where I come from, because I love that very much. So this walkway, besides taking you to koi pond and also taking you to the way you get back to the front of my house. So this is the part that I set up, you know, I call this art in a garden in my view. So the whole total of what you see here is the mixture of plants, many types of plants. I have Annabelle there. It's not really blooming yet, so I think in time later on in late days, I would do some more video. And what you see here is the lady fern, and also native to the jungle. And I saved some of the fern from the area that they're tearing up to build the home. Only a handful, so now, you know, and they also self-seed. And you see them, they kind of everywhere. And they cover the ground pretty good. And then a mixture with the cast iron plant. And again, this symbol Thailand jungle, because the cast iron plant is wide leaf, it's a tropical looking. And if you like tropical, you know, a lot of tropical things we can't really grow in Georgia. But this is an idea to have a tropical look in Georgia, a garden. And the mixture of all kinds. And this one right here, the hosta, it's right here. It do well, you know, but you have to put behind the fence, otherwise the deer would eat them. And then I have the hydrangea, which is not blooming yet, and the rose is right over there, planted right in the middle of the mixture of marble, golden, unanimous. So it kind of make each other popped out. That color and contrast texture all together create this picture. So right here, it's the road. From what I believe, this is the Chinese road. It's called the scarlet glass. From I remember, I apologize, not remember exactly name for that. But there's a lot of roses right now in the market. They look similarly to that. And then, believe it or not, I got a really economic place in Georgia, so in Aston area. So it's beautiful. Look, the texture of the copper right next to the red rose. It's so beautiful, and it just creates so much inspiring feature for the eye. You know, you want to feed the eye something natural, carefree, and easy to maintain. This is kind of what I would. I did it every year, and I believe in that. That's why my garden is so big, and I do most of the maintaining myself. Sometimes I have people help me and all that, but you know, most of the time, day by day, I do all the maintaining myself. I have people that help, but majority, this is the garden that I enjoy every day. Sometimes get dry, I hand water them and water it. So this is the garden of Sorat Giberson garden, and so I share with you guys these moments. And may you have a wonderful weekend, and then have a good rest. Get ready to go, if you're working, to go to work on Monday. And thanks so much for watching. And I don't know where to put the camera, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna walk the trail just a little bit. Take you for a walk. And thank you so much for watching and for supporting, for subscribing Giberson Channel. Thank you again. Have a great weekend to you all. May you all have peace every day. Sadhu.